All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. Yes, indeed. Let's scroll up and see what we got in the building this far in the AM. We got Escobar up in the building. Jalen Hudson up in here. We got Miami Snoopy 305. We got Insane, the homie Insane in the building. We got Rick Blackwell. We got Joseph Brown is in the building. Bush Baby Boxing is in here. Ronnie Keno, Del Reeve, St. Louis Mix, Vincent Williams is in the building. Southwest Dice, Carter Face Stiller, King Strick, Dirt Road Kennels is in the building. What it do? My brother Stephen of the Mizak, Clarence in here. Then you got Texas in the building. We got Lacey the Great, BQ, Danisha Tony, salute. Welcome to the channel. Texas Red in the building. Brandon in the building. We got the homie D-Man Jr., Gabe Moore, the homie Will Sinclair is in here. Eden the Wise, Mr. Nigeria Boy. Let's go and get down with this. Get the smoke, man. Smash that like button. The lights all the way up and share the video, ladies and gents. Let's get it on up there, man. Let's get it on up there. Got a whole lot to talk about. What's up, homie Rod Neal in the building? So, your boy Gervonta Tank Davis is back in the news for all of the wrong reasons once again. Cleveland Campbell in the super chat, with the super sticker, I should say, with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Definitely appreciate the support, fam. So Tank is back in the news for all of the wrong reasons. Not to announce a fight. Not to say he's retiring from boxing, to go get the therapy he's been talking about getting. None of that. He's back in the news once again, being in trouble with the law dogs. So now, y'all know that back in October when he was supposed to be fighting, he was supposed to be fighting Jake Paul, I believe it was in November. And a couple of weeks before the fight, Gervonta Tank Davis went into his ex-girlfriend's place of work and dragged her up out of there down into the parking garage or whatever forcefully. She says that, well, according to the people who seen the tape, I ain't seen the tape, but they say it's evidence that she corroborate her story. So basically, he forced her out of her workplace down to the parking garage, and supposedly she finessed him into letting her go, saying that she got to get the keys or something, or asked the valet for the keys or something like that, and then she supposedly ran away or whatever, right? So now, regardless of the fact, Tank Davis, with that coming out there, she went to the police and filed a report. She got an attorney, and what happened is, what's up, Sheldon? What's up with the Freedom's March? Shout out to everybody in the building. So what happened is, from there, she says, no. What happened? Jake Paul, he canceled the fight with Tank Davis. He kicked him off. Said, I ain't finna pay you no $40 million, because Jake Paul, he doing the women's boxing thing. He doing all the stuff for the ladies. So you know, Jake Paul didn't want to have that bad look with Tank up there, or whatever. So a lot of people came out talking about this story was cap, and and Tank ain't in no trouble, and people just hate Tank and this and that, and the girl lying on Tank, all that kind of stuff. All right. And many people say, well, where's the criminal charges? If he did this, where's the criminal charges? Now it appears that there are criminal charges. The U.S. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna let the news report break it down for y'all. What's up with the Supreme Beach Bottle Talk Cadillac Red? The Brothers UK, what it do? Mark Harrison. But according to the news, the Miami Police Department and the U.S. Marshals have teamed up, and supposedly they raided Gervonta Davis Florida home, and he wasn't there. So he didn't. This dude is on the run. He was on the run. I told you the man was on the run. He was hiding and ducking and dodging, ripping and running. This man on the run, like, bro, you could have been dealt with this. He know he finna have to go sit down. Tate know he finna have to go sit down. He finna go have to sit down for a minute because he already got that other case that he was on probation for the whole. Or was he off probation for that? I can't remember. He might be off probation for that, but regardless, he just was on probation for the hit and run situation. All right, and they gave him a slap on the wrist for that. What's up, my brother Joe Thompson coming through, standing on LDBC business, representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. Make sure you get y'all a couple bottles of that. Shout out to the brother Freedom's March is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you, sir. He says salute. He says LDBC in full effect. Salute, general. Salute to you, good brother. Appreciate the love. What's up with the condo? I see you in the building. All right, let me go and play this news clip. They can explain it better than me.
The center of a multi-agency manhunt. World lightweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis is wanted on multiple charges, accused of domestic violence in Miami Gardens. And this is not his first run-in with the law. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Jim Berry. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. CBS News Miami's Chelsea Jones is your reporter live in Miami Gardens with the allegations against Davis. Chelsea.
And guys, this happened back in October, according to Miami Gardens Police Department. The ex-girlfriend told officers that Gervonta showed up to her job, which is a gentleman's club in town, and he put his hands on her. And police say that they have surveillance video that corroborates those claims.
Now, the police, not me, the police say that they got the video footage to corroborate this woman's story. If that is true, the man is in deep doo-doo. Okay? If that's true. And I think it is.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis.
Most people know him as a world champion boxer, but now there's a warrant out for his arrest.
On the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
The victim told Miami Gardens police Davis showed up to her job at a Miami Gardens gentlemen's club on October 27th.
The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other.
Police say he then forced her down the steps into a parking garage. That's where the victim says Tank let her go and she ran away. She reported it 2 days later.
She has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident.
Both fighters knock out.
So basically, what he's saying is Tank didn't want to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the what's that? Cutthroat in the super chat. Appreciate the love. With the 2-piece, he says, I always knew Davis was special ed. Hey, man, something wrong with the boy. Something wrong with the boy. So Tank, so the girl broke up with Tank. She done broke up with him a month before he come up there and snatch her up, and it's on videotape. Man, I don't think it's ever been a worse crash out. $40 million, bro. Come on, fam. What in the diabolical? Cutthroat back in the super chat with the 2-piece. He says, "Wait, is he said, wait, his BM is a dancer? No, that's not his baby mama who this happened with. This is his some girl he had just was messing with for 5 months." Andre Toppin in the super chat, appreciate the love, fam. Says 78 in the LDBC fam. What up? Salute to you, good brother. Appreciate the support, fam. Let me see here.
Artists, both of them undefeated.
In July 2025, 3 months before this alleged incident, the boxer was arrested on a battery charge, accused of assaulting the mother of his children on Father's Day. This is video of him not speaking to cameras when he was released from TGK. The charges were dropped. In 2023, he was charged with battery, accused of slapping a woman. Florida prosecutors dropped that charge after the victim said she did not wish to proceed. In 2020, he turned himself in after this video that appears to show him grabbing the mother of his child out of her seat at a charity boxing game.
I want to say I'm a boxer, puncher. I'm definitely explosive.
The United States Marshals fugitive.
That was diabolical. Why they do that? Why they put that clip in? I want to say I'm a boxer, puncher. I want to say I'm explosive. Right after they show him snatch your girl up. Nasty work.
Fugitive task force is looking for him. The Baltimore Banner reports that Davis told Inside Boxing Live that he had plans to hang up his gloves at the end of last year because he has 2 daughters that he wanted to be softer and more humble for. We have reached out to his attorneys and they have declined to comment. Live in Miami Gardens, I'm Chelsea Jones, CBS News, Miami.
All right. Shout out to the homie Will Sinclair in the Cash App. Appreciate the love. He said for the noodles, the ramen noodles. Yeah. Yeah, do take, man. Yeah, this nasty work, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But dude he got a problem. When you do stuff like that, when you can't see the bigger picture, man, he got a psychological issue, man. Him, AB, all them dudes got something wrong with him, man. And people think it's funny, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Jay Bean in the super chat, the 2-piece, appreciate the love. Says Tank going to Camp 8. Ain't no fences at Camp 8. Yo, brothers, it's nasty work, man. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. Tank his problem is he's very insecure. One of his problems, I ain't gonna say his main problem, but one of his problems, he's very insecure about being a little short dude. You know what I'm saying? So he's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? He's short and he doesn't weigh a lot. So he's a little dude, right? He's insecure because every girl he messed with is bigger than him. So he feel like he got to knock them down to size or prove his toughness and, don't you talk back to me. There's a lot of little dudes like that. A lot of little dudes, my cousin like that, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all this years ago. But you got this way before Tank started doing this stuff. I told you about my little cousin. He a little short dude, you know what I'm saying? He's like 5'2", but he grown, but he looked like a kid, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, girls used to be like, oh, he cute, you know what I'm saying? But he's short and blah, blah, blah. But he would get girls. He always had some chicks, you know what I'm saying? But he was so insecure, like when he used to beat him up all the time. And then we would have to whoop him. We would have to whoop him because, like, bro, stop doing that, bro. Stop hitting on these chicks and stuff, man. Trying to prove you know what I'm saying? Like you tough and all this and that. But that's how Tank is. He a little dude and he got to look up to all the chicks he date. For the most part, it's illegal for any girl who date Tank to wear high heels. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finna let them wear no high heels. You know what I'm saying? That can cause you to get beaten. In Tank house, you come walking in the room ready to go out you have to go to dinner, and you come with some 3-inch heels on. Oh, you won't get beat that night. You getting a whooping. Best believe that. Don't you ever put no heels on next to Tank. Tank ain't got time for that. So it's a lot of people like that. They got them type of issues. They got them type of insecurities, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why some dudes got insecurities. They don't like girls with big butts. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into why, but sometimes people get lost in the sauce. They need a girl to be real petite. so they can feel like King Kong, King Kong. You know what I'm saying? But to be, she too much for me. I don't like all that. I know you don't. I know you don't like all that. I'm just saying. It is what it is. So, a lot of these guys got insecurities, man, and Tank, but he said he needed therapy. I knew right away that, I'm saying that the man needs to just retire from boxing because he ain't finna fight nobody. He's terrified. He insecure, man. The man is terrified to fight any of his contemporaries. He make a million excuses as to why he don't fight none of them. What's up, Stormy? He won't fight none of his contemporaries, right? And his fans will make a million excuses as to why he ain't got to fight none of them, right? And I'm like, man, this ain't normal. I don't care what you say. This ain't normal, dude. For somebody to punch as hard as him, right? For him not to want to knock these dudes out who talking crazy to him, that tell me something else going. He got some deep insecurities. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got some deep insecurities, fam. So, and his fans got them same insecurities apparently, because they co-sign all the behavior. So now he taking all like the typical Mark. You know what I'm saying? He won't fight the dudes he supposed to fight. You know what I'm saying? He won't fight Chris down the street. You know what I'm saying? Chris who done slapped his little brother inside the head. Chris then took the money out his pocket, school lunch money. You know what I'm saying? And took all his hostess cupcakes and whatnot. You won't fight Chris, but you'll fight Keisha. This is nasty work. You're gonna make an example out of Keisha. Keisha pushed me off the swing. So what? How you get up and punch Keisha, but you won't fight old boy down the street who take your lunch money every day? And that's I don't know the psychology behind that. But all I know is that's what Tank Davis is. That's what he is. And his fans, they all get together and the circle jerking. He ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do nothing. And they just making up stuff about him. These girls be lying on Tank. Mind you, these people ain't never met Tank, ain't never shook his hand, never hugged him, ain't never broke bread with him, nothing. They just, but they got this image of him in their mind that they want to keep. They want to possess that image and keep that image. It's a weird fetish or fantasy that they got. Thomas say they never been to his fights. It's another thing. They don't even go to the man fights. You know what I'm saying? They only go to the man fights. Jeff, not Jeff. I was about to call you Jeff Lacey, man. Lacey the Great say, Tank got 3 DVs and a hit and run. Stop defending them. Hey, man, that's what I'm trying to tell these people. It's crazy. Just because you get the charges dropped don't mean it didn't happen. All that means is you know what I'm saying? You whisper sweet nothings. You know how that go. You whisper some sweet nothings to the broad, slide her a couple of fazoo. She'll be all right. You know how that go. Yeah. Hey, look, baby, look. Chill out, okay? Just chill out. Listen, I know I'm wrong. I know I shouldn't hit you. I know it. I got problems. It's just I love you so much that I don't be knowing how to express. I don't have the words. You a good talker, baby. I don't have the words to say what I want to say, and I get frustrated and I hit you. And I know that's wrong. But listen, just give me another chance. Give me another chance. Just drop the charges, baby. I'm finna buy you a new Benz. I'm gonna buy you a new Benz. I'm gonna pay your rent for like 6 months. Okay? Because you know I love you. You know I love you. So as he dropped them charges, like, whew, then he go off and find him another victim and slap the hell out of her. Now the 86 is in the super chat. That 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, salute, General, and salute to the mighty LDBC. Yes, sir, brother. Salute to you. Let me see here. My brother, Drew Titan LLC is in the building in that super chat. with the 5 piece, much love, much appreciation. Drew, he says, these men try to convince their girls to get the Baltimore tattoo on their neck. So the women don't the women don't know why, but they better investigate it. Man, these dudes are sick. They sick, fam. Yeah, they sick, man. What up, HC Boxing? Shout out to everybody in the building. So now he's on the run. It's a manhunt. See, it's one thing when the police looking for you. When the U.S. Marshals is looking for you, yeah, that means you a fugitive for justice. Now I told y'all, I did a video a couple months back, maybe a month ago. I said Tank Davis is a fugitive for justice. From the people, from my sources, I'm listening to the people who actually out here shaking the movie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't listening to no dude just sitting on YouTube and just thinking with his penis. You know what I'm saying? Notice I didn't say he thinking with his heart. No, he thinking with his man part. I'm not listening to them cats. I'm listening to the people that's out here shaking and moving that actually know people and what they are reporting. And it was said that Tank Davis was a fugitive of justice, that they was looking for him. They was trying to prevent, from what I heard, they was trying to prevent this from being a public spectacle. They was going to try to catch him and arrest him. But since they can't find him, they can't keep it quiet. Now they had to do a news press conference and treat the man like he, Sammy the Bull Garano or something. Because he been out here ducking and dodging. And this man running around Baltimore with no security at the gas station. I'm telling you, the man ready to crash out. He ready to crash out. Mm-hmm. He probably hiding money right now, doing everything, trying to stash stuff. But man, you might as well just been a dope dealer your whole life. What a waste of a life, bro. Seriously, what a waste, bro. You got all this talent, you got all these opportunities to make millions. Anybody that has the ability to make $1 million, I'm just saying 1 million in 36 minutes or less, you are a special person. You have been gifted something. But forget about 1 million. If you have the ability to make 40 million in 36 minutes or less, and for you to squander that, for you to say, nah, later for all that, I'm going to give me some more neck tats, some face tats. I'm going to be a gorilla in the mist. You know what I'm saying? What's the Sigourney Weaver at, Jack? Yeah, I'm a straight goon. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, I'm a G. As in gorilla, see, I'm a killer. No, you're not. You grew up in the boxing gym, but you want to look and be one of these dudes so bad that you have become this dude. You gave away everything that you were gifted so that you can become a real ninja. And you got your whole fan base is full of squares and private school kids that look up to you because they think you a real ninja. Nasty work. Nasty work. Waste of talent, man. Waste of talent. And I know people think we hate Tank or they think I hate Tank and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, you Tank, man. Y'all hate Tank. Y'all supposed to be black and y'all hate Tank. Man, all I ever wanted from Tank Davis was to fight the people I want to see him fight. That's his job. He a boxer. You can't say I hate the dude who work at Burger King. If I go in there and say, man, let me get a double Whopper with cheese, and he refused to do his job, he like, nah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you this chicken sandwich. I'm like, nah, bro, I want the double Whopper cheese. What's up? Nah, man, I don't feel like giving that to you. But you work here. Do your job and give. Man, why you tripping, 78? Leave the man alone. He ain't got to give you no double Whopper with cheese. He gonna let him give you what he want to give you, man. Just eat shit up, man. That's how y'all sound to me. His job is to be a boxer. That's what he signed up for. I didn't draft him into the boxing world. He signed up. when he was 6 years old, 7 years old, he was in the gym with Coach Calvin. He wanted to be a boxer. That's what he signed up for. So then when we, the boxing fans, say, hey, this guy pretty good, I wonder who's better, him or Devin Haney. Now all of a sudden I'm wrong because I want to see a boxer box another boxer? You dudes is ridiculous. So now you just hate Tank. Guess what? At this moment, I hate Tank. How about that? Y'all didn't talk it into existence. Now I hate him. But more than that, I hate you. I hate his fans. Yeah. Now y'all done talked it into existence. So it's illegal for me, a boxing fan, to want a boxer to box. That's illegal. Apparently that's illegal. Think about the logic here. His fans don't use logic, bro. I'm not asking the man to fight, to move up and fight a light heavyweight, to move up and fight Alexander Usyk, fight David Benavidez. I'm not asking Tank to do nothing like that. Because if I was to ask him to do that, that would be hating. Now you just saying anything because you want to see the man lose. I'm asking the dude to fight his contemporaries like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Teofimo Lopez. I'm even asking because y'all say those guys are so big. So then I go down and do you a favor. I say, well, what about little Monster Inoue? Why can't he fight little Monster Inoue? Little dude. And what the Tank fans say the other day in my channel? Oh, if you want to see him fight Inoue, then I want to see Haney fight David Benavidez. Bro, you can't make this up, fam. Tank fans is terrified of this guy fighting anybody. Listen, bro. The only thing that could make me terrified of watching a fight, of like the thought of this person fighting somebody, will be my baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, my baby girl, and yeah. Oh, she finna fight this one. She finna fight that one. And, they finna. No, I'm jumping in that. See, now I'm getting emotional. Now I'm like, forget all this. What's right and what's wrong stuff. You talking about my bloodline. Now we finna get busy. I don't care about what's law, what's illegal. Listen, this is my little baby. Y'all act like Tank y'all little baby. See, y'all act like Tank is y'all little baby. He not. He a man. He's a man. He's a boxer. Not only is he a man, he's a boxer. A boxer who y'all claim is the best boxer. Y'all claim is the face of boxing. Now he the face of domestic violence. Now he the face of domestic violence. Couldn't nothing get Diddy out the news. Not even the Epstein files. But this joker here done did it. This joker here, I mean, Donald Trump did everything under the sun and could nothing get Diddy out the headlines. But this ninja here, Tank, he done it. Yeah, they got them a new one now. They finna cook this boy here. Especially when that tape leak. When that tape leak, boy, they gonna get him. Who is this dude? Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Ty French, 600 in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. Says sound like a special type of goofy to me. Preach. Absolutely, brother. What's up, brother Reef? I see you in the building. The real Sheldon in the super chat, that 2-piece. Appreciate the love. Said Jermaine and Drink come out and play. Man, leave them dudes alone, man. You mess with. Now they're gonna pop out on you. But look, man, it's just sad, nasty work, bro. It is, bro. I just don't understand why Tank fans hate everybody else so much? Why y'all hate Devin Haney fans? Why y'all hate Shakur fans? Bro, we're boxing fans. We just want to see who's better. That's it. If Tank beats Devin, then I say, okay, well, Tank's better than Dev. You know what I'm saying? Then that's the end of it. There's nothing else to talk about. I'm still going to support Dev, but hey, Tank proved that he was the better man, right? That's how it was with EJ and Bud, right? I was backing EJ. I wanted EJ to beat him up. Bud beat up EJ. I said, all right, man. Bud, he that dude. Bud, that dude. Still rock with EJ. So why y'all couldn't do that with Tank, though? Why y'all so terrified of him? Y'all don't want to go through the trolling? Bro, come on, fam. Y'all weak, fam. Straight up. You know how much trolling I had to endure when Deontay Wilder lost? Every time Deontay Wilder lost. You know how much trolling I had to endure? And I was here for it. I was here for all of it. I ain't run from YouTube and hide and duck off and do something else. And you know what I'm saying? I'm here. For everyone, every hurtful loss, I was here. Because I'm a boxing fan. And I know what can happen in that ring. You can get knocked out. You can lose your life in that ring. But see, Tank fans, they want to talk crazy on the internet, but they don't actually want to see the fight, because if their guy loses, they will be traumatized. I'm going to tell you something. This is how I know Tank losing would probably destroy a lot of these people. I mean, really, I don't want to use the word that I'm saying. Y'all can read between the lines, but it would destroy a lot of these people if he lost, because, especially if he lost to like a Devin Haney or Shakur. I'm going to tell you why. When he lost to Lamont Roach, and he did lose to Lamont Roach, but, they called it a draw, but we're going to call it a loss. The same way they act like, oh, Devin got his beat by Ryan. Okay. Even though that was wiped away because y'all know Ryan was cheating, y'all still call that an L? Cool. When Gervonta Tank Davis lost to Lamont Roach, bro, the first thing I did the next morning was I went around to all of the Tank Davis fanboy channels, and I rewinded their live. I fast forwarded their live streams to the part where Tank they called the draw. And if you seen the faces of these guys, every last one of them had this look on their face, this like they was gonna cry. One of them had glasses on. He was trying to hide his tears. But boy, the body language, I was like, man, if Tank lose, these dudes they gonna crash out something vicious, fam. But see, we just built differently. See what I'm saying? See, I was here when Wilder lost to Fury in that second fight and got cheated. I was here for the Zhang fight. I was here for the Parker fight. All of them hurt. But I was here. Listening to all y'all troll, laughing and talking crazy. Everybody a tough guy on the internet. Cool. I was here before we even knew Ryan Garcia had popped dirty or anything was shady going on. Other than him missing weight, I was here right after the fight. Tank fans, they can't handle it, bro. They're terrified. They're scary. Scaredy cats. They're scaredy cats, bro. Big Dog Willie is in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says 7-8 leave the Tank and Maniacs alone. They need healing. Yeah, I got the medicine for them. That's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm preaching. I'm casting out all them zesty demons up out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because the zestiness that's inside them can't withstand what I got for them. We're gonna cast it out today. Condo say facts. We took lumps and still stand. Absolutely. We gonna ride with the fighters we ride with. Period. We ride with the fighters we ride with, man. But a lot of these guys on the internet, they only ride with you when they think they can get something out of you. If you're a popular fighter, like Tank is popular, Canelo popular. So if you ride with those two guys and you make most of your content about them two guys, you're pretty much guaranteed to have, all their fan base over there rocking with you. So it make it look like you got more support than you actually do. But if those guys step away from boxing, then remember when Mario Brothers, when you fall down, you try to jump over that little thing, you fall down. Y'all don't remember Mario Brothers. Y'all too young for that. That's how it is. What's up, Dragon Fang? What's up, La La D in the building? Where's she at? Let me see what La La. Let me see her. There she go. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, bandwagoners, exactly. You see what they did to the young fella, Brian Norman Jr. Almighty CJ says free Tank. Tank ain't locked up yet, is he? I think he's still on the run. Yeah, I think he hiding in somebody's Timberland boot. He hiding at the toe part of somebody's Timberland boot. So y'all be careful, whoever, when y'all go home, especially y'all in New York, when y'all get ready to put on y'all Timbs, just make sure you shake it out first. Make sure ain't no little tank up in there hiding. Because he hiding somewhere. He hiding underneath. So he gonna get somebody else hurt. But yeah, you see how they did Brian Norman Jr. They all of them was Brian Norman Jr. Like, just I'm like, bro, this is so whatever, bro. Sometimes I hate being right about stuff, man. When you can see something coming a mile away and you just like, man, what should I do, man? It's a dilemma, right? Should I tell these people they need to sit down and shut up, or should I just let it all unfold? How it's gonna unfold? You know what I'm saying? And I took the latter. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna be quiet, bro. I got Haney. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But then you see all this stuff, all the aftermath, all this stuff we knew was gonna happen. The fake fans act like they was rocking with him so heavy. As soon as he lost, he wasn't that good anyway. He wasn't that good, man. Bro, man, Mario Barrios was the guy. Man, we all know Mario Barrios was that guy. Yeah, Junior. He hiding in the boot, man. He hiding in the boot. So when they catch him, Freeman's March is in that super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. He says, because these dudes are what Hyper Gamers Monkeys. Let me see. I'm gonna get up here. Hyper Gamers Monkeys, branchers. He says, dang, that's some diabolical stuff. Hyper Gamers Monkey branchers, like gold diggers. He said it's in their effeminate baby mama nature. Now, that's what they do. Yeah, I hate to get into a Freedom's March. This man called somebody a hypergamous nuclear monkey. What's up, Boxing and Barbecue? Yeah, man, but for those of y'all who don't know or are trying to figure out what happened, let me go ahead and play this clip again so y'all can see what happened. Let me see. How do I get this clip? Let me get the clip. Make sure I don't post the wrong thing up here. I'll be having nasty stuff on this computer of mine.
5, a boxing superstar at the center of a multi-agency manhunt. World lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis is wanted on multiple charges, accused of domestic violence in Miami Gardens. And this is not his first run-in with the law. Good evening, I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Jim Berry. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. CBS News Miami's Chelsea Jones is your reporter live in Miami Gardens with the allegations against Davis. Chelsea.
And guys, this happened back in October, according to Miami Gardens Police Department. The ex-girlfriend told officers that Gervonta showed up to her job, which is a gentleman's club in town, and he put his hands on her. And police say that they have surveillance video that corroborates.
They got surveillance video that corroborates her story. And that would explain why they're looking for him now. You see? I'm not, hey, you ain't finna get me talking about she lying again. Nuh-uh. I thought that girl was lying about Diddy going upside her head.
Those claims.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
Most people know him as a world champion boxer, but now there's a warrant out for his arrest.
On the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and
This nigga Tony Harrison the fool. He hate Tank. This man dressed up like a police officer, Tony Harrison.
attempted kidnapping.
The victim told Miami Gardens police Davis showed up to her job at a Miami Gardens gentleman's club on October 27th.
The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other.
Police say he then forced her down the steps into a parking garage. That's where the victim says Tank let her go and she ran away. She reported it 2 days later.
She has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior.
So she broke up with the dude, and the dude came to her job in a rage mad. Tank might be bipolar or something. I'm telling you, bro. Because look, I've been saying this for years. Anybody that puts stuff on the internet and then take it down, put it up, then take it down, that's somebody that's it's a couple people talking to them. I'll tell you that right now.
To the incident.
Both fighters knockout artists, both of them undefeated.
In July 2025, 3 months before this alleged incident, the boxer was arrested on a battery charge, accused of assaulting the mother of his children on Father's Day. This is video of him not speaking to cameras when he was released from TGK. The charges were dropped. In 2023, he was charged with battery, accused of slapping a woman. Florida prosecutors dropped that charge after the victim said she did not wish to proceed. In 2020, he turned himself in after this video that appears to show him grabbing the mother of his child out of her seat at a charity boxing game.
I want to say I'm a boxer, puncher. I'm definitely explosive.
The United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force is looking for him. The Baltimore Banner reports that Davis told Inside Boxing Live that he had plans to hang up his gloves at the end of last year because he has 2 daughters that he wanted to be softer and more humble for. We have reached out to his attorneys and they have declined to comment. Live in Miami Gardens.
So his attorneys have refused to comment. You know it's bad when his attorneys have refused to comment. His attorneys ain't even offered no defense. Usually attorneys will come out and be like, Mr. Davis, we're confident that these charges will be dropped. Mr. Davis will be turning himself in tomorrow morning on his own will and all. Nothing. We ain't got nothing to say. You don't know what this ninja up to. No, I didn't add that clip. That clip where he said I'm explosive. No, the news did that. That's diabolical. I didn't do that. I wish I had done it. They did that. Hey, Junior, don't be telling them nothing, man. Don't tell them nothing, Junior. Cause see, me and you know, cause we some Midwest players. Me and you know what it is. And she got the leopard print on too. We already know what time it is with that. That thing good up in there. Only time women, listen, man, when women wear leopard print, I already know. But yeah, most dudes, man, she too big for me. Nah, I don't like her. Cool. Just don't mess with her when you see me with her. Just stay away from her. Cause as soon as they see one of us with her, Junior, that's when they gonna want her. I wonder what Junior doing with her. I'm gonna go over there and see what she working with. No, going over there and keep chasing behind Mellow Yellow over there. That's what y'all want. Let me see here. What's up, Perfect Black? What it do? XB Black Ice in the building. Let me see here. MuteTube University Music in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the support. Said the boxing experience has been ruined for Tank fans. Hey man, all they had to do was be fans of boxing. And I don't know, man. Just whatever, man. I understand you being a Tank fan initially. I don't understand people remaining a Tank fan after all the stuff he done did and said. I don't get that part. Dude don't respect his fans. So Tank needs psychological help. Yeah, he do. Definitely do. Third lister in the super chat with the 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Thank you for the support. So say I need to know is what you think about that Drewski skit exposing the pumps. I mean pastors. He says Patreon is so you can do your thing. I gotta check that out. I ain't never seen it. Somebody send it to me then. Send it to me on my email. ask78sportstv@yahoo.com. Send it to me. I ain't never seen it. Yeah, I don't really be watching a lot of stuff on to be honest with y'all, bro, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I don't really be watching a lot of stuff on the internet unless like, I watch stuff on the internet, but I don't watch like, you know what I'm saying, ninja stuff on the internet until like when we get ready to do No 304 show. I'll check my messages and I'll look at the what stories and stuff is popping, or I'll check my email and see what the cat's sending me for my Patreon content or something like that. But on a day-to-day basis, I try not to absorb, you know what I'm saying, too much negativity, because that stuff can start affecting your psyche and stuff, affecting how you treat people and how you behave. You can slowly start morphing into a ninja the more you look at that kind of stuff. So I'll be looking at other stuff, man. You know what I mean? You got the more of that stuff you look at, the more it starts affecting you, man. I've seen it change people. You know what I'm saying? Lala D say exactly 78. Now what they gonna do for content? Even the Be More Tank fans didn't dedicate their content to Tank like these other dudes. Yeah, because they some them dudes is because a Be More cat don't have to dedicate all his content to Tank. It's the other dudes. It's the square dudes. The square dudes who worship Tank because they like always wanted to be a tough guy. They always wanted to have face tats, but their parents wouldn't let them. They wanted to have cornrows, but their parents wouldn't let them. You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't fit good with their school clothes. So you got to wear a shirt and tie, and I want cool cornrows like Allen Iverson. And the mama said, "Boy, you ain't finna be walking around here looking like some thug." How Colin Kaepernick parents did him. That's how them squares. That's how they mom and them were doing them. So they look at a guy like Tank, and Tank is everybody who everything they think Tank is what they want to be. So they worship him. You know what I'm saying? They like that man. MookTube University back in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Says should Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb squabble next? No, they shouldn't squabble. We're gonna talk about that on No 304 show, but no, they shouldn't squabble. It's stupid. It's just dumb. In my opinion, I'm not a fan of either one of them. Really, I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of either one of them. But sometimes both of them make good points or good, have some jewels. But for the most part, I don't really listen to either one of them for two opposite ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? I think Anton Daniels be cutting a lot of jigs sometimes. Sometimes he cut a lot of jigs. I think Corey Holcomb sometimes be acting like a ignorant ninja. So he be saying some wild stuff I can't rock with. It's like, bro, what are you talking about, dude? Like, why even be whatever, bro? So both of them is on be saying some wild stuff, but then, like I say, sometimes both of them say something real. But to fight is stupid. Neither one of them want to fight on the thing. Neither one of them want to fight. If that was a lot of posturing and bluffing, like you know what I'm saying? Because once you step to somebody's face, it's time to get busy. Ain't no more talking. Once you get up out your chair and approach somebody, if you see somebody getting up out their chair walking to you, you supposed to get up and already fire off on them. I already know Anton Daniels ain't got no G in him. I already know that. Because as soon as Corey Holcomb got up to walk over to him, you were supposed to get up to defend yourself. No way in hell you let a man get the drop on you like that. But when Corey Holcomb got there, he wanted to bluff. He wanted to talk crazy, but he didn't want to do nothing. So I said, man, both of you brothers got money. Sit down somewhere and stop acting like some ninjas. Both of y'all got money. Sit down somewhere, bro. Cut it out. Stop trying to impress. See, the only reason they start wilding like that is because of the chat. Because when when Anton Daniels was coming on the show, Corey Holcomb already didn't like him. He already knows he don't like him. So that underlying dislike for each other was already there. But then you got the chat. They reading the chat while they trying to do an interview, and the chat is instigating stuff, right? You got to cut that off. Have somebody. You got to have the people who talking shouldn't be looking at the chat. You got to have a moderator, somebody else looking at the chat and letting them pick questions for the people. You can't be letting the chat instigate because Corey Holcomb couldn't let it go. He couldn't let the sucking pickle stuff go because the chat was messing with him. Oh man, you let him talk to you like that, Corey. Oh, Corey got punked. So Corey couldn't let it go, even though Anton Daniels apologized and they shook hands. Corey couldn't let it go because the chat kept, man, look at him, he punked out. But see that chat, the internet. I'm telling you, these people will get somebody hurt. They will. The internet will get somebody hurt, bro. That's why I can't do it. I can't do it with these dudes, bro. Okay, I just leave it alone. I move on. I don't watch no hater videos. I don't even want to know nothing. Don't call me telling me nothing. I don't, because this stuff will get somebody hurt, bro. Because when you face to face with people, they talk one way. It's peace, it's love. Dudes get on this internet, say something else. I'm not used to that, bro. That'll get you messed up with me, dog. I don't do that. You shake my hand and tell me we good, and then you go somewhere else and start selling wolf tickets, trying to impress the chat. See, now I'm on some stupid stuff. Now you bringing me back to my ninja days. I don't want to be on no ninja time. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I don't want to play the internet game with these dudes, bro. This ain't for me. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and get up off here. But I'm not finna play no internet game because I'll do some stupid stuff. And you're gonna be calling the police. I promise you're gonna be calling the police. He outside. He outside my house. He ain't here. His name's Sammy. Your wife gonna want to leave you after this. What you doing on the internet? Why is this man outside? Why is he sitting in my car? Why is he looking for you? Yeah, you leave all that stuff alone, bro. You don't want nobody blacking out doing nothing goofy, man. Then I'll be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I'll be embarrassed and gotta explain this goofiness to my kids and grandkids. Nobody won't got time for all that stuff. But once somebody black out, they black out. They gonna crash out. Once you push somebody to crash out mode, they there. See what I'm saying? You ever been on a diet? You ever been on a diet, right? And you like, man, I ain't eating no junk food. I ain't doing none of that stuff, man, until, whatever your plan is. If you slip up and eat one piece of cake, just one piece of cake, what you say? What you tell yourself? I know you messed up. Might as well go ahead and eat some more. And that's how I feel. I do my best to stay disciplined, bro. But once I crash out, I swear to you, somebody gonna pay, and it ain't gonna be no. He just crashed out for nothing. If I crash out, then I need some. It has to be worth it to crash out. See what I'm saying? If I crash out, it gotta be worth it. So therefore, I keep myself out of trouble by not watching hater stuff. because I understand that they are actors. They are doing what they're doing for content, and they know not what they do. See what I'm saying? That's why they stay in the house. And if they go somewhere, they go on their best behavior. Because some of these cats, I could say 2 words, and everything changed. 2 words, and everything changed. You know what them 2 words is? Drew Titan. Oh, well, I ain't got no problems, man. Drew Titan. Well, I ain't want no, man. You ain't got to get him because he the thing. I ain't got no problems. Drew Titan. But no. But why? Why? Yeah. Shut up, man. These people don't be wanting no smoke in real life. On the internet, though. On the internet, woo, everybody tough on the internet. Let me see what we got here. What's up, Robert Singleton? I see you in the building. Nipsey, what's happening with it? But anyway, back to Tank, though, man. Let's get back on this Tank Davis situation. It's a shame. It really is. It's an absolute shame. What happened to little Tank? But Tank has brought this on himself. Years and years of being babied and getting away with nonsense, he has brought this on himself. You know what I'm saying? He brought this on himself. Years of getting away with this, and his fans justifying it, people babying him, and we all know somebody like that in the neighborhood. What's up, my brother? I am Trill Will in the building. We all know somebody. It could be a family member. It could be somebody from the neighborhood or somebody in school. People who get away with nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I had little cousins who, were grandma favorites. You know what I'm saying? Used to get away with stuff. It's always them little bad yellow kids too. They get away with everything, especially in the black families. Little bad yellows, leave him alone. Don't you hit that boy. You know he gonna turn red. So you can beat the black off me, but because he turned red, he get the. Oh no, nope. I'm gonna beat you up when grandma ain't looking. I'm beating you. I'm gonna beat the mess out of you when grandma ain't looking. Grandma, you keep talking about hitting on me. That's Tank. Can't do nothing to him. What's up, young Abe? But Tank got away with stuff his whole life. People covering up for him. Even in his adult life, with the court systems and all this stuff, he been getting slaps on the wrist. They dropping charges. You in the hit and run, and you only have to do what, 30 days or something. Come on now. Yes, I ain't got no mercy or no sympathy for Tank. None at all. Or whatever he got going on, I ain't got no sympathy for him. I don't care, because your talent is not gonna outweigh the stupid stuff you do. He's a crash out. You need therapy, go retire from boxing and go get therapy. But you can't retire because you broke. See, but if you tell people that, nah, man, now when I say he broke, I'm not saying like he ain't got no money at all. What I'm saying is he ain't got the money that people think he got. You know what I'm saying? He don't. Tank got bad habits. He owed jewelry people money, allegedly. He been paying off people behind the scenes for all kind of these little domestic situations. He been doing a lot of stuff. And Jake Paul was supposed to be his big check for retirement. But, the most money he ever made in his life was against Ryan Garcia. Other than that, Tank ain't been making no money. Devin Haney been making more money than Tank. Terrence Crawford make more money than Tank. That's why everybody was like, bro, Tank delusional. Tank over there letting the PBC lie to him and gas him up. PBC over there gassing up Tank, lying to him, feeding him misinformation. Yeah, Tank, look, man, just need you to sign this deal right here, right? This is a deal right here for 5 more years. You're gonna be signed to us. But this is the thing, we got you a 7-fight deal, more than Floyd ever made. Yeah, you're gonna be getting like $35 million a fight. Tank, for real? Oh man, thanks, man. Thanks. He signed his life away. And then 2 days later, ain't no 7-fight deal. Oh, look, Tank, about that deal. Look, man, it didn't work out. I talked to Amazon, but they not trying to give us no budget. So, that's all right though. You still sign with us, and we gonna take care of you, Tank. We got you. And that's when Tank started coming out on the internet. Man, boxing is full of it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to retire. Boxing's so full of it. I'm sick of boxing. Yeah, I know you is. Shout out to BVO. Sports in the super chat. What to do, young BVO? With the 2-piece, he says Mahari needs to be deported. Cleveland in the house. Wow. Man, they try to put Abel out there. Man, want Abel deported. Nasty work. He want Abel up out of here. Yeah, man. So anyway, it is what it is with Tank, man. It is what it is with him. Ain't no helping him. Ain't no helping the youngster. He need to go get locked up and get his help there. You know what I'm saying? He need to go get his help there, on lockdown, and up in there where he can read him some books, take time to reflect, miss his kids, think about once he up in there for a while, and he around some goons, some real goons, some people that just grew up in the most worst conditions, and then he see how blessed he was. That's when he'll start coming up out that nonsense. Because right now you can't tell Tank nothing. He still worship a fake image. You know what I'm saying? The tough guy image. Will Sinclair say Abel don't commit crimes or get vagina. Nasty work. All right, man. But look, no, matter of fact, no, I ain't. I don't even feel like it, bro. I don't even feel like talking about this ninja no more. I don't even feel like talking about him no more. I'm finna go up in here and make me something to eat. Make me some eggs or something. That's what I'm finna do. But I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute though. Thank y'all for joining me. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button. Share the video. I'm about to hit over. Deuces.